comes into the hot seat for the end of this game.
Man now, Waka Yunis. Bowling to Dharmasena.
And that's his 50, and I tell you what, that's been a very, very responsible innings indeed. He came together with De Silva when the score was on 160, and 110-run partnership later. Out goes De Silva, but now the onus is on Dharmasena to see Sri Lanka through to this total.
Fine innings from Dharmasena, 50 not out, 57 minutes, 77 balls. Urging his partner on, just saying, all we need is ones, keep your head down, push the ball into the gaps, get a bat on it. And if you're going to call loudly.
17 from 17, that's what it is. This is to make it to the final.
Game within a game here at the Nairobi Gymkhana. Flicks away off his toes, Chaminda Vaas. You can bet your bottom dollar that Waka is going to be seeking out the batsman's toes with that late in-swing to the right-hander.
A lot of responsibility too to this young man Chaminda Vaas as well, Paul, because not a recognised batsman. The other end is got to keep his end up and let this man in form at the wicket to try and milk the runs.
Yeah, Chaminda Vaas, though, is no mean batter. Hit the winning runs against South Africa earlier on in the week. Good shot. Dharmasena getting into line and whipping that through mid-wicket. Just a single, and that's all they need. Waka Yunis with the ball. Chaminda Vaas just having his bootlaces retied. Runs needed by Sri Lanka. Slower ball from Waka, just scrambling over the top of middle stump as Vaas looked to swing it away through mid-wicket. Good take by Moeen. Off 14, tension is acute. It's hit hard and high, it's 4. Mid-on is up, and Chaminda Vaas has kept his head and kept his head down, and clubbed Waka Yunis away straight for 4.
The big left-hander, bowler to bowler, and he really does take him off on this outside the off stump, or just coming into the off stump, middle and off, and over the top of the mid-on. Plenty of room out there. They brought the field in to stop these singles from being milked, and they take the 4 instead.
Ease the pressure a little bit on Sri Lanka. Still 11 off 13. Mid-on has gone back to long on now, which has necessitated fine leg coming up into the circle. Good sensible cricket by Vaas, and the stump's coming to Pakistan's rescue. 48 overs gone, 12 balls left, 279 for 7. Runs from 12 deliveries. That's all they'll be saying to each other. Come on, we can do it. The last ball of Wakar's last over. Thus hitting it back towards Waka Yunus. If it had clipped Wakar's finger, then Damasceno would have been stranded. And you can bet your bottom dollar Wakar would have appealed had he had that ball flicked his finger. Damasceno on strike. Saclane, the bowler. And absolute mayhem. Fielders colliding. Batsmen indecisive as to whether they should run or not. This is high pressure and nerve-tingling excitement here. 11 from 11. Ignore the 3-7-1. Pakistan have won the game, but they may not get into the final. He's out. Chipped it to cover off the leading edge. Damasceno has fallen to Saclane. Congratulations all round. And Damasceno is distraught. Looking to work it on the onside. Just a leading edge and pops up to Saeed Anwar, the captain, at extra cover, and Damasceno goes for 51. 279 for 8, Sri Lanka. First ball, Saclane saw him coming, fired it wide of off stump, and really that was not the most sensible piece of batting from Muralitharan. He must have seen the ball turning all day. It turned when he bowled, so there's no reason to suspect that it stopped turning. And you have to have a look before you do this sort of thing. And hopelessly stranded Muralitharan as Moeen uproots the stumps. First ball, Muralitharan goes, 279 for 9. Sanjeeva Silva is the number 11 batsman, and what a situation. 11 runs needed, 9 balls remaining, and this is the downfall of Muralitharan. Never in the frame really, missed it by a foot, and middle stump uprooted by Moeen. Delight from Saclane, who has bowled marvellously well. The lights fading. There are pinpoint, accurate field placements being made by Saclane. 11 runs for Sri Lanka to reach the final off 9 balls. Chaminda Vas, stranded at the non-striker's end, has seen 2 wickets fall in the 49th over. Big turn. Big turn from Saclane. He was a good foot away from that. And I think a slip's going in. It would be a crying shame if the number 11 got an edge through the vacant slip area for 4. It's not going to do that now because captain and bowler have conspired to fill that gap. There's a chat now between Vas and Silva. Decided to take away the slip and move third man so fine as to be almost behind Moeen. And that's beaten the outside edge as well. One ball remaining in the 49th over. 7 balls, that's all left in Sri Lanka's innings. And 11 runs they need. Consultations between captain and bowler after every delivery. Lane prepares to bowl his last ball in this contest. And again, big turn. That's a fine over by Lane. Top-notch over. 279 for 9, Sri Lanka. It's a marvellous performance from the off-spinner, just proving that spinners can be as effective at the end of the innings as your quicker bowlers. Especially when bowling at tail enders. Lane finishes with the splendid figures of 10 overs, 2 maidens, 4 for 33. And I think if you could choose a quick bowler to bowl the last over in a tight situation like this, 11 off 6 balls, I think most people would choose Waqar Younis, with the old ball, capable of extreme pace and late swing, and all he's got to do is get 1 wicket. All Chaminda Vaas has got to do is score 11 runs. He's heaved that hard and high. He's middled it. He's gone out of the ground. 6 off the first ball of the last over from Chaminda Vaas. Now then, that squares everything up. Another of those, and it's curtains for Pakistan. Beautiful stroke by Vaas. He's kept his head down and swung through the line, watched the ball all the way. And 20 rows back, you might have caught it. Down to a run of ball. Chaminda Vaas. The onus is on him. He can't really expose Sanjeeva Silva to Waqar Younis. He down to a run of ball. Chaminda Vaas. The onus is on him. He can't really expose Sanjeeva Silva to Waqar Younis. He knows that he's got to win this game off his own bat if Sri Lanka are going to go through to the final. And Waqar Younis is steaming in from the Forest Road end. Flubbed it. Oh, it could be a run out on here. There's going to have to be words between Vaas and Silva. No run. Shahid Nazar, the fielder, and I think we needed a better throw than that from the young medium pace bowler. And indeed, Vaas and Silva do have a chat. Slower ball, that's well bowled by Waqar. Really is well bowled. 3 balls remaining. Five runs needed by Sri Lanka. Top bowling, really good. Rolled his fingers over the top of the ball, took the pace out of it and cut it away from the left-hander. The light's fading as well. Not easy for Vaas. Come to that, it's not easy for Younis either. 3 balls left, 5 runs Sri Lanka need to go through and play South Africa in the final. He's flubbed up, gone hard and high. There's a fielder under it. So he's swept it and got in a horrible mess. And the ball has gone for 4. Chaminda Vaas. Shahid Nazir out at deep backward square. The young seam bowler gets in a horrible tangle with this skyer from Chaminda Vaas. Desperately backtracking, but really he should have got under that. 4 runs to Chaminda Vaas means that Sri Lanka just need 1 run off the final 2 deliveries to reach the final. There will be all sorts of discussions here because we know that the time the 2 teams took the field, 287 was thought to be the cut-off. But since that time, the match referee and the 3rd umpire have gone on to determine that 290 is what Sri Lanka need. Frantic waving and gesturing from Saeed Anwar. Wakar has decided to come round the wicket. Chaminda Vaas is getting a confirmation of the number of runs needed from Jurasinghe. And the point is that if Chaminda Vaas scrambles a single here with 1 ball to spare, it doesn't matter what happens then. In effect, Sri Lanka will be in the final. It's a question of 11 chiefs and not many Indians out there at the moment. There is all sorts going on. 12th men scuttling onto the field with messages for captains and umpires. Ian Robinson waving the Sri Lankan and Pakistan 12th men off the field. High drama here at the Nairobi Gymkhana. This is the sort of game that the Kenyan Cricket Association are longing for in this 4 Nations tournament. 1 more run off 2 balls will see Sri Lanka in the final. A wicket will see Pakistan there. Bowling! Yorker round the wicket. Wakar Yunis has done it for Pakistan in the most amazing of circumstances. Chaminda Vaas, having hit him for a 6 and a 4, was defeated by the toe-searching Yorker, and Pakistan will play South Africa in the final on Sunday. You couldn't ask for a better, almost perfectly placed delivery, and Wakar knows his arm aloft in triumph. It's hoisted aloft by Ijaz and the rest of his teammates. Chaminda Vaas bowled off the penultimate delivery of the game. Is not a happy bunny. Absolutely extraordinary game of cricket here at the Nairobi Gymkhana. Sees Pakistan win the match and get through to the final on a faster or better net run rate. Congratulations all out, all round from Sri Lankans to Pakistanis. Ranatunga there, and Dav Watmore, the coach. The Pakistan flag fluttering proudly in the evening light. That's what happened earlier on in the day. Pakistan made a mammoth 371 for 9. Afridi, the man of the innings, 102 from just 40 balls. The captain Saeed Anwar got 100 at almost a run a ball and was somewhat overshadowed by Afridi in his debut innings for Pakistan. Scored the quickest century in one-day international history. Magnificent performance. That partnership of 1-2-6 highlighting the partnerships for Pakistan. The Sri Lankan bowlers, well, they suffered. Jayasuriya 3 for 94 and Muralitharan 2 for 73. That would have taken them to the final. All out off the fifth ball of the last over. Waqar Younis, magnificent. Ending Vas and Sri Lanka's innings with a searing Yorker. 5 wickets to Younis, 4 to Saqlain, and the two key bowlers for Pakistan really showed their worth. Marvellous effort from De Silva, 122 and 116 balls, and 50s from Ranatunga and Dharmasena. Got Sri Lanka as close as you could possibly get without succeeding. Partnerships of 1-2-4 between De Silva and Ranatunga and 110 between De Silva and Dharmasena got Sri Lanka to within a hair's breadth of victory. How the Sri Lankan innings ended. 1 run they needed, not for victory, but to get in the finals. And the little stump Yorker proved decisive for Pakistan. Brave effort from Chaminda Vas. Came in and hit 2 mighty sixes and a towering 4. But it wasn't to be enough for his side. Over Sri Lanka to get them into the final against South Africa. Constant chanting from the Pakistanis. Ravi Shastri will be making the Man of the Match award. I'm not really sure that he's got too difficult a task, even though the game has been littered with stunning performances. The one that stands out above all others is that of Shahid Afridi, with the fastest century ever in one-day international cricket. He didn't do too badly either. 5 wickets for Waqar Younis. Dan Kiesel, the Pakistan physiotherapist, escorting Waqar to the presentation area. You can imagine that the scenes in both dressing rooms will be one of absolute elation and one of complete despair and despondency. There's the Sri Lankan captain, Arjuna Ranatunga, making his way from the players' area in front of the Gymkhana Pavilion. And we're just about ready now. We can go down and join Barry Lambert.
Well, thanks very much indeed, Paul. Yes, what an exciting match we've had here this afternoon. Who would have believed 660 runs scored in this daily match? And at one stage when we started the match, I don't think you'd have given